Welcome to a late night philosophy session. It's quite dark outside, but I had something that I wanted to share with you guys. So basically, I was just thinking to myself, I'm always like feeling bad because I'm comparing myself to other people and what they achieved in their life. Especially with those like self-improvement videos, it can drag you quite down. I was watching a video of First Man, where he was talking about like you have to think like a 40-year-old in your 20s. You have to wake up at 4 a.m. If you want to be better like other people, be better than other people, then you have to wake up at 4 a.m. and then get basically all the shit done until 9 a.m. and then start with your day. And then I was thinking to myself, well, yeah, it's easy for him to say that now, once he had like 20 years on his life, or 30 or 40 years, where he could work on that, where he could have that progress in his life. And then I realized, like, you're comparing yourself to people who've been trying to do a thing way longer than you have been. And you're feeling bad about yourself because you're not achieving what they achieved over this long period of time just right now. And that's when I thought to myself, it's kind of dumb. You should just, look at yourself, think, how can I be better today? How can I achieve a little bit, a step more towards what I want to actually achieve? Let's say if you want to lose weight, you will not lose it in a day, of course, but then there's also other things where you're like, okay, I want to go to sleep earlier, or I want to have a better mental state. Well, that's not something you can obviously measure, but this principle applies to everything. So basically, if you're trying to be a more disciplined person, that's also going to take a lot of time to develop this kind of mindset. You know how they say that old people are wise? Why are old people wise? Old people are wise because they had a lot of experience in their life. That's why there aren't like wise young people. That's just something you get over time. And over time, you also build character. And it's completely normal to have like days where you're just fucking up and it's going wrong. But you have to look at the bigger picture, when, for example, I say, I want to eat healthier, and then I fuck up on a day of a diet. Then I don't think to myself, wow, what a piece of shit I am. Other people say they eat clean every single day and everything is fine. But that's because they've been doing it for 20 years and they're not telling you about the first 10 years where they were just fucking up every single day, and now it's an easy thing for them because they've been doing it for such a long time. Then I just think to myself, when I fuck up, I'm just like, well, okay, I fucked up. Alright, that's fine. But I can be better in the future. And, even if, like, I ate shit 6 days of a week, and there's like one day where I ate good. Maybe you look on the month, and I ate 15 days good, and last month I only ate 10 days good. And over time it will slowly get better, but to like see noticeable progress right away, it will not happen. You like have to think to yourself, okay, I will try to be better, but I'll also be fine if I don't get the results right away. I can't just be a completely different person right away. You've been building up these habits, how you're living right now, for such a long time. You don't just change your character, all of a sudden. You don't just become a nice person if you've been an asshole all your life. That's something you work on. That's something that takes time. And that's for everything in life. We always expect things to work really quickly in our favor, and, if you've had bad grades all your life, then you're not gonna get suddenly good grades by just studying, even though there's a smart person that studies way less than you and it's way less effort for them. Well, yeah, because they've been studying their whole life and they have this foundation built up already. That's a skill that you acquire. Everything that you want to have in your life is a skill that you can acquire. So basically just keep this in mind when you're thinking about, damn, it's so much easier for other people. Why is it so hard for me to lose weight, or to sleep, have a good sleeping schedule, or just have better mental health? Just think to yourself, other people have other circumstances, and it will not help you to look at them and be jealous and think to yourself, why do I have it so hard? Everyone says it's so easy. And by the way, even like, you listen to them online and they're saying how easy it is and just follow these principles and you'll be a better person. Well, yeah, that's easier said than done. And most of them are lying anyways. Like, that's why I hated like some of my old content where I would like preach to you how to be a better person, but then most of the time I wasn't even doing it myself. So I'm just telling you right now how it really is that, yeah, I masturbate a lot, even still to this day, and that's completely fine because I am working towards not doing that anymore and trying to be a better person. Because I feel to myself that it's good that I do it less and less, but I don't put myself down because someone else says they've been on a 3-year no fab streak and it's easy for them, and they look down on everyone else who fabs. Like, how can you do that to yourself? I was screaming on people like, how can you be so disgusting? Well, that's just something I've been doing for years, and it's not just gonna go away like this. And especially, as a teenager, you're just quite horny. But, over time, you get older, you mature, and it's just gonna go away a lot easier than if you're trying to force yourself into behavior patterns. You're like, okay, I want to be this kind of person. Well, you can't just be that kind of person right now. That's just not how it works. If you want to be the person that you want to be, then you will have to learn to accept that it's gonna take small steps and you're gonna have a lot of setbacks. Because changing the way you are is not as easy as people like to portray it as. So, just what I want you to take away from this video is that you keep your head up. Don't put yourself down if you fuck up, because everyone wants to be better, and it's already good that you're trying to be better. You're at least seeing that, hey, there's something I don't like about my life and I want to change it, and that's already a great step. Already awareness. Like, you might not be perfect, and that's completely fine. Nobody is perfect, and nobody expects you to be. And you shouldn't expect that from yourself. Just be like grateful when you do start to feel better and you do start to realize that things can be better and that things will get easier in life. The more you just have this awareness in your head, yeah, in the background, I don't want to do this anymore. I failed, okay. But maybe I can do better in the future. What can I learn from this, And that builds up over time. Over and over and over again, you will slowly but surely reach your goals. And I believe in you, and I'm sure you can do it. So yeah, that's my late night philosophy for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I want you to keep going and make me proud.